Workflow orchestration moves agent work through jobs, queues, workers, timeouts, and retry budgets. Exception handling decides what happens when that work fails, stalls, conflicts, or becomes unsafe to continue. A production agent does not only need a happy path. It needs a controlled failure path for missing context, bad inputs, policy blocks, tool errors, stale data, timeout loops, provider outages, duplicate requests, and human approval delays. If exception handling is weak, the agent improvises at the worst moment. It apologizes without fixing the case, retries a dangerous action, hides a tool error, loses the original customer request, closes a workflow that should be escalated, or turns one small failure into a queue-wide incident. This is not general reliability. Reliability keeps the platform alive. Exception handling controls each failed run, what kind of exception happened, what the agent is allowed to do next, what evidence is preserved, and when the work must leave automation. After MCP connects tools, permissions control actions, memory gives context, evals test behavior, observability traces production, human handoff routes risk, governance owns the fleet, security protects boundaries, cost control limits spend, reliability handles failures, release management ships changes safely, incident response contains outages, scaling handles demand, data quality keeps facts trustworthy, ROI proves value, adoption builds daily use, the operating model ranks the portfolio. The platform gives teams safe build paths, compliance evidence proves controls ran, privacy keeps sensitive data under control, data residency controls where data goes, vendor risk controls who the agent depends on, vendor continuity proves provider failure is survivable, model routing chooses the right model, context routing chooses the right knowledge, action routing chooses the safe action mode, workflow state tracks the live run, and workflow orchestration moves the work. The next layer is exception handling. Build it in 5 parts. First, classify exceptions. Separate user input gaps, retrieval misses, policy blocks, tool errors, data conflicts, timeouts, rate limits, provider outages, and unexpected model behavior. Second, define the safe response for each class. Some exceptions need clarification. Some need a fallback answer. Some can retry. Some must pause. Some must fail closed and escalate to a human. Third, preserve evidence. Keep the request, state, tool inputs, tool outputs, error messages, correlation ID, affected records, user-facing response, and the reason automation stopped. Fourth, use dead letter and compensation paths. Move unrecoverable jobs out of the main queue, prevent endless retries, reverse safe side effects, create follow-up tasks, and let humans replay from the last checkpoint. Fifth, learn from repeated failures. Track exception clusters, rising retry rates, stuck approvals, provider-specific errors, unclear instructions, and cases where users corrected the agent after recovery. That is the AI agent exception handling autopilot. Classify exceptions, define safe responses, preserve evidence, use dead letter and compensation paths, and learn from repeated failures.